Even though Lucy and I were married, we could only see each other at 12 o'clock. Our time together was so brief that neither of us could find the words to speak. All we could do was look into each other's eyes. As soon as the time was up, a giant bird would swoop past, signaling the end of our reunion. The rails beneath our feet would carry us back to where we came from. I could see the pain and unwillingness in Lucy's eyes, so I threw a chain toward her, hoping to pull her over. But no matter how hard we pulled, the chain finally snapped. I was sent back to my cold little room. In despair, I grabbed a shovel and tried to pry open the shackles around my ankles. That's when I finally figured out how the restraint mechanism really worked. I immediately picked up a pen, wrote down the crucial clue, folded the paper into an airplane, and threw it out. Lucy picked up the paper airplane and understood the message I was trying to send. After a brief hesitation, she gritted her teeth, endured the unbearable pain, and pulled the energy stone out of her chest. The next second, her body froze. The stone fell to the ground, passed through layer after layer of gears, and landed in my room. I excitedly picked it up, thinking I could finally save my wife. But when I saw her lying there without moving, guilt and regret washed over me. Even so, I placed the energy stone beside my feet. The shackles instantly unlocked. I set out to find Lucy, only to discover that countless gears blocked my way, but I refused to give up. I kept studying the pattern of the mechanism, moving through the gaps between the gears whenever I had the chance. In the end, I smashed through a wooden wall and finally reached her. I waited quietly until the clock struck 12. Lucy was carried in along the rails. At that moment, I rode down on the giant bird, timed it perfectly, and placed the energy stone back into her chest. She came back to life instantly, and we held each other tightly. I used all my strength to remove the restraint locked around her ankle. Then the giant bird carried us back to the room. When the clock struck 12 once again, a miracle happened. I climbed onto the giant bird, took Lucy with me, and together we escaped. At last, we broke free from those terrifying restraints and never had to live in bondage again.